Second spot on the outside, it'll be the 44D, Dalton Cook, moving up into that third spot. Battle for the fourth and final transfer spot. 3 wide for that position off of turn 2.
Yeah, that's the 18 of Matt Dooley moving up to the position number 4 ahead of Peyton Freeman and the 89 car of Austin Horton as well right there with him. Dooley has it now. Freeman fighting back in 5th down the back straightaway, trying to close in on the 4th and final transfer spot as Joseph Joyner comes around to lead another lap.
Joseph Joyner with a 1-second lead over Jimmy Owens in car number 20. Dalton Cook, car number 44D in 3rd. Matt Dooley, that 4th and final transfer spot in car number 18. Peyton Freeman on the outside looking in from the 5th spot in the F1 car.
Racing really hard back there for last, but all for nothing right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4 kind of ran away with it as Joseph Joyner in that 10 machine had the throttle issue and hot laps coming around to pace him around one more time. Just a little over halfway home, 3 to go.
Peyton Freeman off the pace down the back straightaway. He'll try to get that opening, and we will stay green.
Will Dyke going to display 2 sticks in the air. 2 more trips around for Joseph Joyner, Jimmy Owens, Dalton Cook, and Matt Dooley holding down the 4th and final transfer spot. Barron's Performance white flag coming up, Ruby.
Austin Horton on the outside looking in. He's a 2.5 behind Matt Dooley with 1 more lap to try to reel him in. Working the final lap.
It's Joyner down the back straightaway. 1 final time, and car number 10 does a little wheel hop into turn number 3 and 4, but out of turn number 4, Sublimited Apparel Heat Race number 1 will belong to Joseph Joyner.
Jimmy Owens comes home in 2nd. 3rd will go to Dalton Cook. And rounding out the top 4, it'll be the 18 car Matt Dooley. Austin Horton, car number 89. He'll get a front row starting spot for one of the 2 B-Main, sponsored by NRC Oil Pumps, coming up later on tonight.
Well, your winner out of Milton, Florida, the Kubota Tractors, TradingPaints.com, number 10. How about it for Joseph Joyner?
Joseph Joyner, he'll head for the scales for the weigh-in to make sure he makes the required weight. And he'll have another job to do, as he'll be talking to Hunter Jordan, and Hunter will have that magic bag with him. It'll have 4 numbers in it, 1, 2, 3, 4, for the Jericho Transmissions redraw.
And all the drivers getting ready to go, going across the scales right now, doing the weight check, the droop check, as you said. And the last one to go across, your heat race number 1 winner, Joseph Joyner, getting ready to go across the scales. Hunter Jordan's going to be standing by, awaiting your heat race number 1 winner.
Joseph has cleared the scales, coming to me right now. They're popping the hood on the 10 machine right now. Joseph Joyner. Checking on that 10 machine right now, but we'll get a word with him real quick. Joseph, you've been really, really hot lately. You know, you got your name on the Dirt on Dirt Top 25 after a couple hard-charging podiums. Is tonight the night that you finally get that first Hunt the Front Series victory of the season?
Lord, I hope we're in good position for it here. Usually we're starting in the 10th row or something, so I guess regardless, we'll be in the first couple rows here, and man, this stuff's a lot more fun when your race car's fast. So we're thankful for that. Thankful to have a fast race car here, and hoping to put a whole night together here.
Joseph now going to draw on the Jericho Transmission redraw. We'll see. It's starting 4th tonight, sitting 23rd in the latest Dirt on Dirt Top 25. It'll be the Flying Floridian, Joseph Joyner.
Well, a great run for Joseph right there. The only problem is he drew the highest number in the bag. Going to start outside row number 2, but like he said, that's a lot better than where he has been starting in these main events.
4th is better than 14th.
Absolutely. Nonetheless, heat race number 2, Coltman Farms, heat race number 2 out there on the speedway. This is how they'll line up on the front row pole. On the inside, the 49 car to Zeeland, Michigan. It'll be the rookie Luke Morey. To the outside, the 212 out of Florence, Alabama, former Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series champion. It's Josh Putnam.
Row number 2 on the inside, the 126 car out of Rogersville, Tennessee. It'll be Cade Loudy. Outside row 2, Another one of our Base Race Fuel Rookie of the Year candidates in car number 59 out of Connorsville, Tennessee, Dillard Hatchett.
Number 3 on the inside, the 06 in Wake Forest, North Carolina. It's Christian Thomas to the outside. The Base Racing Fuel's Rookie of the Year point leader. It's Oakley Johns in C6.
And in row number 4 in the 629 car out of Russville, Georgia, Landon Gentry. That's your starting lineup for the Coleman Farm second heat. They come out of the Earnhardt Technology starting box to the green flag, and we are racing.
Oh, look out. It's number 2.
Woo.
Josh Putnam gets in the rear of Luke Morey.
They still crashing.
Morey hangs on the lead. Putnam's falling deep in the field. 3 wide back there. Somehow we stay green, and we'll keep it going. Now Putnam fighting back for a podium. Look out in turn number 2.
Putnam and Hatchett, they are hooked together, it seems like, as they have been beating and banging on each other. They continue that in 3.
Putnam having all kinds of handling issues on that machine as the rookies out in front right now. First and second on the speedway. Luke Morey in that 49 special 4th of July paint scheme. Rib right in the wall. Our first Coleman Farms caution displayed on the speedway. It's for the 629 of Landon Gentry in turn number 2.
Single car spin.
What a start to heat race number 2, Roby, right out of the gate.
You, when that mining construction green flag came out, the whole field just fanned out, and I'm telling you, it was a contact sport going into turn number 1.
It's like a replay of the spin coming up that caused the caution. In there in turn number 1 and 2 on the bottom of the screen. And he
got down in the fluff down on the bottom there going into turn number 1. Lost the handle on the race car.
Let's take a look at that replay with Josh Putnam, Luke Morey on the start. Coming to green.
Well, they were picked up a lot of speed there.
Little lap behind on the production. We'll get it right this time. Here we go, coming to green. And all kinds of mayhem as Josh Putnam gets into the rear of the 49 of Morey. Morey keeps it going, and then the 59 and the 212 could not get away from each other as Putnam tried to fight back.
That was a vicious slider going into turn 1.
And Josh Putnam into 212. He does take it off the speedway over the back straightaway. All right, Hunter Jordan down the Trading Paints hot pits. Hunter, what you got?
Just got down here. Josh Putnam was getting checked on by series officials before pulling off the speedway. Not only did he have a lot of left front body damage on that 212 machine, but a lot of smoke rolling out of that J. Dickens powered engine right there, guys. So I think there might be some bigger problems for that 212 team.
All right, Hunter, appreciate the insight down there. Cade Lowdy over there stopped on the back straightaway as well. He was running second at the time, right behind your leader, Luke Morey, out of Zeeland, Michigan.
Looked like he was pointing out some debris on the back straightaway back there as he was pointing down on the racetrack. Track officials went out there, cleaned it up, so he will go back into that second spot behind our race leader, Luke Morey. Christian Thomas running in the third spot in the 06 car. And now Dillard Hatchett in the 59 car. He'll move up into the 4th and final transfer spot with Josh Putnam retiring from the event. First driver on the outside looking in will be Oakley Johns in the C6 car.
How about the rookies here in heat race number 2? We got 4 of them all here together. Luke Morey and Cade Lowdy. The lead field back to the green. Morey on the front row by himself. Dixie double file. Leader has the front row. Everybody else is doubled up behind him. With the 06 of Christian Thomas and the 126 of Cade Lowdy in row number 2. Coming back to the Earnhardt Technology start zone. Mining construction. Green flag is back out, and we are back underway. 2 down, 6 remaining. Heat race number 2.
Let's see if Lowdy can get it wound up on the outside. He can. He'll grab the lead coming off of turn 2. Morey will get up on the high side. He gets his momentum going, so he'll stay in that second spot as he was getting the challenge from the 06 of Thomas.
And Morey now fighting back for the race. So he takes a peek to the inside out of turn number 2. Lowdy keeps the momentum on the outside, maintains the lead. Morey to second. And here comes the 06 of Christian Thomas in third. Hatchett now putting the pressure on him. He wants to get a podium run here in heat race number 2.
Looking to see if we're going to get a slider fest going on here, but Morey keeping it tucked in right underneath the left rear quarter panel of Cade Lowdy. Lowdy will move down. He'll slide himself coming off of turn 4. to remain out in front. 5 down and 3 to go.
5 down, 3 to go. Racing for third between Hatchet and the 09 of Thomas is allowed the C6 of Oakley Johns to run down and maybe make a challenge for the fourth and final transfer spot as Will Dykes displays 2 sticks in the air, 2 more trips around.
Oakley Johnson at this spot. He's going to camp out up on the high side. Back in that battle for fourth, but it's Hatchet out dragging him down the back straight away.
Bears performance 1 to go being displayed by Will Dykes at the flag stand. 1 more trip around for the rookie, Cade Lowdy. In the 126 car, Maury all over the back bumper, down the back straightaway. Did he have something up his sleeve?
If Maury's going to throw the haymaker, he's going to have to do it now, but it's not going to happen. Coming down to take the checkered flag, it'll be Cade Lowdy, your winner. Luke Maury will finish second. Christian Thomas in third, and Dillard Hatchet hangs on for fourth. So coming home to win, the grandson of Hall of Famer Steve Boley, Cade Lowdy out of Rogersville, Tennessee, picking up the win at the Colton Farms heat race number 2.
Lowdy, one of those base racing fuels Rookie of the Year contenders, came in third in the standings for the Rookie of the Year right now. Once again, the drivers go across the scales, get the weight check, the droop check, make sure everything is clear.
Got one little announcement to make here. We need modifieds to staging. Modifieds, you need to be in staging for heat race action.
Halfway down with the heat races already. We'll have heat races number 3 and 4. MD3 heat race number 3 coming up next. Going by very, very quickly.
You know, you and I were talking before the heat races started, and I think we both picked out that this MD3 heat race number 3 is going to be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, you got some great drivers in here. Michael Page, the 18X at quick time overall. Corey Hedgecock coming off a win last Friday night up at the Lake Cumberland Speedway, currently second in the point standings. And last year's winner, Shane Clanton, in the 25. We all know what he's capable of anytime he's out there on the Speedway. And John Henderson, he's been sneaky fast here tonight as well. So both the top 2 rows of heat race number 3 looking pretty sporty.
So still awaiting Cade Lowdy to make his appearance on the scales.
Rookie showing up and showing out here in Senoia so far as Hatchet goes across the scales along with Oakley Johns. And now your winner will go across the scales and Cade Lowdy. And he'll get ready to meet Hunter Jordan down there at the Trading Paints Hot Pits for the Jericho Transmission redraw. And the 4's already gone, so you can't get the worst number in the bag.
So, Cade, long time no see, buddy. You picked up a podium with the Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series just a night ago. You're carrying that momentum into tonight so far, man.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good weekend. You know, it's been a hell of a year and a lot of ups and downs. Ran 5th from 16th the other night. And, first time at Tazewell, set fast time and win a heat, run 3rd there. And, pick up a heat win here. Our car's pretty on point right now. We just need a little bit right there, and I think we'll be just fine.
Cade now going to draw on the Jericho Transmission redraw. Cade Lowdy going to start 3rd tonight, guys.
All right, MD3 heat race number 3. Your front row will look like this on the pole. The 18X out of Douglasville, Georgia. It's Michael Page to the outside. The 23, it's Corey Hedgecock.
Row number 2 on the inside in the 2X out of Aiken, South Carolina, John Henderson. Outside, the defending race champion out of Zebulon, Georgia, the Georgia Bulldog, Shane Clanton.
Row number 3 on the inside, the 03 out of Noonan, Georgia. It's Oliver Gentry to the outside. The 11 out of Cedartown, Georgia. It's Austin Smith.
Row 4, another one of our base race fuel Rookie of the Year candidates out of Rome, Georgia, in car number 21. It's Super Mario Gresham. Outside row 4, rounding out the field in car number 54 from Kennesaw, Georgia, Garrett Williams.
And Will Dykes has turned down the lights. MD3 heat race number 3, getting ready to come to green. And a turn number 4, Michael Page, Corey Hedgecock, approaching the Earnhardt Technology start zone.
Mining Construction, green flag is out. One thing we do know, the winner of this heat race will start on the front row. And it's Page throwing the haymaker on Hedgecock. They make contact. Hedgecock will drop back into fourth. So it'll be Michael Page out in front. Shane Clanton second. John Henderson third. Hedgecock in fourth. The question is, did he get any damage in that contact in turn two?
He's making it work right now, holding down the fourth and final transfer spot. Meanwhile, up front, Michael Page doing all he can to hold off the Georgia Bulldogs. Shane Clanton, who is all over the back bumper, working down the back straightaway, trying to make a run at your race leader. And here comes Hedgecock looking for third. Here comes a slider for the lead from Clanton.
Clanton did not have the momentum to get by Page, working that outside, so Clanton will regroup from the second spot. Here's a haymaker for third going into turn one, as it'll be Hedgecock around the outside of Henderson up into third.
It's Michael Page flirting with the bottom of the speedway right now, tiptoeing around halfway home, 4 down, 4 remaining. Shane Clanton trying to gas it up, make a charge at him, run more time. And you know Corey Hedgecock wants to get back up there as well. Probably not happy with the opening events of this heat race, but trying to work his way back through the field, currently sitting in third. 5 down, 3 to go for Michael Page.
Henderson in that fourth and final transfer spot. He's got 8/10 over the fifth place car. Austin Smith, first driver on the outside, looking in car number 11.
It'll be twin sticks in the air. 2 more trips around MD3 heat race in number 3. Michael Page looking really good now, putting the distance between himself and Shane Clanton. A little bit faster that time by 0.7 of a second. Barrett's performance, white flag being displayed on the speedway.
Page will lead the field down the front straightaway into turn one on the final lap. It's Clanton trying to reel him in. Page with a 7.85 second advantage on that last lap. Here comes Clanton. It'll be Page up on the outside. He'll hang on for the win. Shane Clanton will finish second. Corey Hedgecock in third. John Henderson in fourth.
Yeah, good drive by John Henderson to pick up the fourth and final transfer spot. Once again, third will be Corey Hedgecock in the 23, Shane Clanton the 25 second. And your winner in the 18X out of Douglasville, Georgia, the Baird Truck and Trailer Sales, number 18. How about it for Michael Page?
Page was very fortunate as he started to make the right turn to the outside pit area. And had he done so, it would have been a different outcome in this heat race. But he got it wound up in time to make the turn into the infield pit area.
Just about made the boo-boo. You don't go across the scales. That heat race win would have been all for nothing. But just in the nick of time, makes the hard left-hand turn, and now he is in line to go across the scales, get the weight check, the droop check. And we know the front row's up for grabs. The question is, will it be the inside or the outside?